The 2013 movie Iron Man 3, directed by Shane Black, took Tony Stark, Iron Man, on a personal journey beyond what had been previously explored in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, MCU. Iron Man 3 brought a unique angle to the superhero genre, emphasizing psychological themes, high-tech warfare, and questions of identity. Here's a breakdown of the facts, story, and unique concept behind the film. Facts: Villain reinvention. The movie introduces the classic Iron Man villain, the Mandarin, but with a twist. Instead of a straightforward evil mastermind, the Mandarin turns out to be a fabricated identity created to cover up the real villain, Aldrich Killian. This decision received mixed reactions from fans, as it diverged significantly from the comic portrayal of the Mandarin. Biggest Marvel solo film at the time, Iron Man 3 grossed over $1.2 billion, making it the highest-grossing solo Marvel film at its release and the first in the franchise to cross the billion-dollar mark. Psychological depth. This film takes a deeper dive into Tony's mental state, specifically focusing on his post-traumatic stress disorder, PTSD, following the events in the Avengers. This was one of the first times a superhero film addressed mental health so directly. Story: following the Battle of New York in the Avengers, Tony Stark is dealing with the aftereffects of his near-death experience and is haunted by anxiety. He throws himself into creating more Iron Man suits, ultimately making 42 versions, each with unique capabilities. Meanwhile, a terrorist leader known as the Mandarin begins launching attacks across the United States, one of which injures Tony's friend, Happy Hogan. Tony openly challenges the Mandarin, leading to his Malibu mansion being destroyed by helicopters. Tony barely escapes with a prototype suit that takes him to rural Tennessee. Here, Tony is forced to rely on his intelligence and engineering skills without his advanced suits. As he investigates, he discovers the Mandarin is a front for Aldrich Killian, a former scientist Tony once rejected, who now leads advanced idea mechanics, IAM, and has weaponized the regenerative extremis virus, making his subjects nearly invulnerable. With the help of his girlfriend, Pepper Potts, and Colonel James Rhodes, Tony takes on Killian and his extremis-enhanced army. The film concludes with Tony realizing he doesn't need the Iron Man suits to be a hero and decides to undergo surgery to remove the shrapnel near his heart, marking a new beginning. Concept: Iron Man 3 introduces a new concept by exploring the theme of self-worth and identity outside of superheroes. Tony's PTSD and anxiety demonstrate that even superheroes struggle with trauma, emphasizing a more grounded, human aspect of Marvel's characters. The film also delves into the idea of power without accountability, seen in Killian's manipulation of the extremist virus and the Mandarin figure as a manufactured media illusion. The concept of a superhero relying on their inner strength rather than high-tech suits speaks to the resilience of the human spirit, making Iron Man 3 one of the more introspective entries in the MCU.
I'm not afraid of you.
Marking Tony's
No
evolution
politics
from
here.
a man dependent on his suit to one empowered by his inner strength.